Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time doing another Halloween review, and this one is on Monster House. Now, as you know, Monster House was reviewed from Rebel Taxi for his reviews on the Image Movers movies. Now, keep in mind, Image Movers for a time did animated films like The Polar Express, Mars Needs Mums, A Christmas Carol, and Beowulf. The one I am mainly going to be reviewing is Monster House. Now, the premise of the movie is mainly about DJ, who mainly spies on his elderly neighbor, known as Mr. Neppercracker, who pretty much suspects that his neighbor's up to something. So him and his friend Chowder, who basically go and suspect something's up, after something that happens to him, the house begins to act on its own, and they believe that something's up. They are also joined by a prep schoolgirl known as Jenny. Now, Jenny's character isn't interesting. I feel like they just throw her in just to have the female character. Again, you could have had her as the popular girl that DJ and Chowder both have feelings for, and after seeing their experience, joins with them. So throughout it, we do see them like working together to try and stop the house, as well as get advice on how to defeat it. So pretty much with the movie itself, we pretty much also had familiar voice casts that I'm familiar with. For example, Mitchell Musso, known for voicing DJ, also was known for playing in the Disney show Two Pair of Kings, and was originally Aang's voice in basically the pilot episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. What's also interesting is Kevin James, known for being close friends with Adam Sandler and has appeared in other stuff, plays one of the police officers. And what's interesting is Jason Lee, known for playing Syndrome in Incredibles, plays the babysitter's boyfriend Bones, who looks like a reject from the frickin' Gorillas. Now, what's actually interesting with the movie is that it's meant to take place in 1983. And growing up as a kid watching the movie, I never noticed that. You do recognize the old cars, you notice Chowder playing on an old games console and that. So it sort of makes sense, and the reason why you don't see computers or newer game consoles at the time and all that. And what's actually interesting in the original script, DJ and Chowder were originally going to be harassed by two bullies known as Ryan and Cameron. So I feel they would have been interesting to have around, and could have been possibly a good idea to have tormentors around. And it would have shown, in a way, when they get taken by the house, as a way to show bullies get what they deserve. But I know that they had to be removed from the screenplay due to what would happen to them being far too dark. So they were mainly replaced with TJ's babysitter as well as her boyfriend. So what's interesting is that I do feel the movie's not too bad. It has a sort of nostalgia for 80s, but at the same time having a solid storyline. It's basically that sometimes something you suspect is always going to lead to a bigger outcome. So I feel somewhere Monster House was definitely something that was inside the basement, and inside was an alright movie. Not good, not great, but definitely alright. So I think it deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.